Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm going to be talking about the different types of trading today. I will try to keep this as fast as possible. Once again, trying to make these videos snippets. So first, let's go over what we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about the types of trading: day trading, scalping, swing trading. Essentially, when most people say they do day trading, that's just a technically type of day trading, but most people just kind of make it an umbrella term for what they do. But there are different types of traders. So we're going to go over that today. Session times and what is ideal for you. So I made a quick little chart of essentially holding times for the different types of trading. Holding time meaning you get into position, you click the buy or sell button, and how long you're actually in that trade for. The shortest being scalp trading and longest being position trading. Day trading and swing trading are kind of in the middle. Sometimes they like to overlap. So day trading, this is what most people think of when it comes to trading. It's when you buy or sell stocks or other assets within the same day. Trading time, meaning how long you're holding a position, could be an hour plus. Once again, that's kind of in the middle. I feel like most people who are doing day trading specifically could be holding the trade for an hour, maybe up to 3, maybe all day until the session ends or whatever. But most of the time, I feel like it's an hour plus. How many positions to take? Meaning how many setups can you find while you are trading, where you're looking to actively see where you can get into the market. Normally, I only say about maybe 1 to 2 an hour you can find positions. Chart time frame. We're going to be going over time frames in our terminology video next time. But essentially, a time frame is how you're viewing the chart. So for most people who are day trading, I feel like they only look at the chart in a 30 to an hour time frame. The risk to reward for this, I kind of say, is in the middle. You can get some really good rewards out of it. Risk is also about equal, I would say. It's not the worst, but it's not the best either. So this is an example of a chart. This is actually a screenshot of my chart. Please ignore the little trade here. But essentially, when you start getting comfortable with charting and essentially figure out where you want to position, which is basically what this is, where you have a TP and a stop loss. Once again, I'll go over those terms in the next video for our terminology. You will have this option to look at the chart at different time frames. So think of each of these little candles, these little ticks. Right now, we're on the 1 minute. So each candle means 1 minute. If I were to click on 5 minutes, then each candle would mean 5 minutes has passed for that candle to fully form. So for day trading, most people only trade looking at 30 to an hour. But essentially, we'll go over how to do all this in a different video. Scalp trading. This is the fastest form of trading. The goal is to profit from small movements. Trading time of how long you're actually holding the trade could be literally a few seconds to a few minutes. It is very fast. You are trigger happy. Finger is hovering above the mouse like you are ready to click at any time. How many positions can you find in a day? Many, almost endless. Scalping is literally just in and out, super fast, slight movements. So really, you can find a lot of positions to find to get in when you're scalping. Time frame, I put 15 minutes as being generous. I feel like most scalpers don't go even over 5 minutes. So 15 minutes is kind of pushing it. But most scalpers are only looking at the charts at a 1 to 15 minute time frame. Risk to reward is it's a bit harsher in my opinion. It is the most risky kind of trading in my personal opinion. Swing trading. Most of swing trading is trading, in my opinion, I feel like you are trading a trend line or a breakout, which we will talk about later. Trading time, typically you are holding this trade up to a day, to a week, or even a few weeks. It depends on what you're doing and what exactly is happening to the charts. I feel like most swing traders, though, only hold it probably overnight or within a few days kind of thing. How many positions can you find to get in? honestly, I feel like when you're swing trading, you might only able to find a position to get in maybe once or twice a week. Not that many. You are constantly looking at the charts and researching and trying to figure out what might be happening. And I feel like when it comes to swing trading, you have to be extremely patient because you don't get a lot of chances in this time frame that you're trying to trade in. So not a whole lot, but if you find a good one, you got a good one. I feel like most swing traders, their time frame is an hour to they're looking at daily. And the risk to reward, I say that it's a bit better, mostly because you have to be more patient. You have to really watch the charts, do some more research about what you're doing, what's happening in the news, what's happening in the markets. I say like watching Bloomberg, checking news of what's happening in the economy. So I feel like the reward is better than the risk for that. I currently actually want to get more into swing trading, but unfortunately my prop firm, which I'll go over what a prop firm is later on, they do not allow overnight positions to be held, essentially, where they have like a time period where you just can't hold a position. So it's kind of harder to do swing trading. But I would like to start getting into it. Don't get me wrong, I love Apex. I don't plan on leaving them, but I'm kind of currently looking at options on how to do and go about that. Position trading. This is what I like to call, it's more so long-term investing. I feel like a lot of people, when it comes to, if you're air quotes, a day trader, you're not going to be doing this. This is like you're day trading, but then you have investments on the side. So think big name investors. You really research the companies and trends to find opportunities. You're really researching companies in the market. And I feel like this is more so you buy or sell and you just hang on for months to years kind of thing. So that's why I see trading time, technically weeks to months. I should have said months to possibly years, just with how long most people hold on to these air quotes trades. So just think long-term investments. How many positions you can find, maybe 1 to 2 monthly. Once again, you are being extremely patient, really doing your research on these companies or what you're wanting to invest in and going from there. I feel like most people who are in this kind of trading, you're kind of looking at the long term. So you're only going to be really looking at the daily charts. Risk to reward, a lot higher. Most of the time when it comes to investing, most people tell you long-term investing is the best type of investing. So I feel like the risk reward is a lot better. So we're going to start going over market sessions. So there are 3 main ones I'm going to go over. This one kind of shows like, I guess the air quotes big 4. There's not really a big 4, more of a big 3, but hey. So sessions. You need to figure out what your session is. First of all, I am going to be going over, like anytime I talk about them in this video, I'm going based off of my time zone. So I live in Colorado. So my time zone is the Mountain Standard Time. So if you're not really sure what time your session begins for other ones, what I recommend is you're going to go to this website called Baby Pips, and you can type in Baby Pips Forex Market, and it will bring you to this time zone converter where you can put in where you live and click on it, and it will show you what time the markets start for you wherever you are. But I live in Colorado, so I go based off of this. So Mountain Standard Time. So you can just easily use this to figure out when the markets start and end for you and what's happening. So like right now, technically Asian session is happening at the moment. All right. So the big 3 of the sessions is Asian session, or some people call it Tokyo, London session, or some people call it European session, and New York session. So Asian starts at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. Once again, this is for me. You can convert it on your own for wherever you live and what time. Overlaps with London session. The volume is low and volatility is low. I say this is the best session for beginners, mostly because there's not a lot of price action. There's not a lot of movement. It's simple, easy, and slow. That could kill some people just because it's so slow, but hey, slow and easy wins the race. London session starts at 1 a.m. for me. It overlaps with New York. Volume is medium. I like to say the volatility is high. I feel like sometimes London session is definitely like the middle child. You don't know what they're going to do. Sometimes it's easy, like Asian, where not a lot of things happen. They just kind of follow a mutual trend and it just keeps going in one direction. Sometimes it's insane. So, yeah, people can debate with me about that, but in my opinion, I feel like the volatility is high. New York session, the pre-market starts at 6 a.m. my time, but the bell rings, meaning like the market is now open officially. Starts at 7:30 my time. This session is the most popular for anyone who's a day trader. The volume is high, volatility is high. There's a lot of movement happening, a lot of things are happening, a lot of opportunities to get in, and a lot of opportunities to get stopped out. So this one, I would say, more experienced, definitely New York is going to be your gal. So personally, I trade Asian session and New York session, mostly because with my air quotes part-time job, I own a spa, so I am a business owner, and I love my job. So even when I start day trading full-time, I probably will not be quitting or selling my spa. I will probably still keep going, mostly because I love it. But these two sessions work best for me just because I can be very flexible with my time and I give myself a lot of middle-of-day breaks so I can trade New York. I would say I'm in between a scalper and a day trader, but I'm trying to dabble in swing trading. So what works best for you? Well, that's up to you, buddy. So you need to figure out your time zone, first of all. And then you need to look at when you work and what sessions are open when you are available. Because if you work a 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, you probably cannot work or trade New York session. You might need to look into Asian session or London session. I personally only trade London maybe once in a while, and that's just because for me, it starts at 1 a.m. And a lot of time I'm in bed by like 10, 9. So on the very rare chance I trade London, it probably ain't happening. So you look at what works best for you and where you are. Trading style. This will come to you as you learn what strategies you like, which we'll be talking a whole other video about different types of strategies that I recommend, what I use personally, but this will come to you once you kind of figure out and get your feet wet and figure what you like and don't like. So next video, we're going to be talking about terminology. I am going to try my best to talk about every terminology that I can think of. That one might be a little bit slightly longer video. I might need to break it up into 2 parts so I don't kill you guys with these boring PowerPoint-esque videos, but I'm trying. But that's what we're going to be talking about next time. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys next time. Make good choices, follow your dreams, and yeah.